Amen. What it is, this is Damon. I am your host, and this is By Any Means. There go to Cash App, $Dean by any means. There go to PayPal at Dean by any means. Y'all see that heart with the $? Well, that's the super chat. You could press that at any time your heart desire. Please say it with me, y'all. I don't care if you leave $1, $10, $1,000. It is much, much, much appreciated, man. Hey, y'all, to everybody that sent their condolences and things like that in the last video, man, definitely pray for my peoples. Definitely pray for my family, man. And it's much needed, but we all positive and just make us appreciate life even more because we realize, it could be taken at any second. And tomorrow's not promised, and that's truly, truly true when people say that. So just appreciate your loved ones, your children, your family, your aunts, uncles, cousins, whoever that is. If it's somebody you ain't talked to in a long time, just reach out to them and just let them know you thinking about them and you love them. But let's talk about this selective outrage, though, in the game of boxing. Oh, I kept the files. Say it with me, y'all. I let people talk that like to talk because you get to see how full of ish they are. Boxing community, I want y'all to know how Gervonta Davis is the actual face of boxing. Gervonta Davis wiped his face, had an irritated eye for whatever reasons, doesn't matter. Took a knee, ran, wiped his face off, ran right back to Lamont Roach. You clearly see the guy wasn't hurt. But if you want to count that as a knockdown, so be it. But I kept the files, right? Y'all know I kept the files. Hey, y'all, can somebody answer me how many knockdowns was considered knockdowns in the Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney fight? Can somebody please tell me that? I believe it was 3 or 4, right? I think 3, though, right? 3 was considered actual knockdowns, right? Oh, okay. How many times did Devin Haney actually get knocked down? How many knees did Devin Haney took? Because from what I saw another 3 knees was taken. Am I lying or is that the truth, y'all? I'm just asking y'all a question. Was every time that Devin Haney took a knee in that fight, was it counted? When Devin Haney grabbed Ryan Garcia around the waist and took a knee, was that counted? What about the other time in the far right side of the ring where he took a knee and Harvey Dock didn't count that one? It was I saw at least 6 knockdowns in that fight, and they only counted 3. Last time I checked, right? Y'all, was anybody making videos saying that? And mind you, y'all, before you let these Devin Haney fans mention Osterine, this is before we found out about that. We didn't find about Osterine until like a week or 2 later, right? We didn't find out about that until later. Where was the immediate outrage? Because who did make a video about it? Him right here. Hi, how you doing, Dean? Go look at my video, Harvey Docker Point, if you think I'm lying. It's one of my most popular videos. Go look at one of my most popular videos if you think I'm lying. I was one of the only content creators that talked about that. Where was all these interviews and videos about Devin Haney extra knees that he took that didn't get counted? Y'all are so fake. Where was the Shakur Stevenson fans when it came to that fight? What about Keyshawn Davis fans? Devin Haney fans made it. This is before Osterine, y'all. Do not let them blind you. We didn't find out about that until later. Yep, that's true too. Please, somebody stop me when I'm lying. Even Devin Haney fans can't stop me when I'm lying because I ain't lied yet. And what was Devin Haney fans arguing? They weren't knockdowns. The ones that didn't count against Ryan was much more clear of a knockdown than what happened to Gervonta Davis. Now, wouldn't you agree? He was getting knocked down for Ryan swinging crazy on him. That didn't happen with Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach. So I just want to know, to all the media outlets, to all the YouTube channels, I need to know, where was your outrage then? Y'all wasn't on bending knee then, were you? And that's how you know it's hate. And that's how you know it's selective outrage. And guess what, y'all? They couldn't turn back the time if they tried to. They couldn't try to make the videos now if they tried to. I need y'all to go find me one video where besides myself, besides Dean, where they are so upset that Harvey didn't count 3 other knockdowns for Devin Haney, or at least 2 of them. Go find them. Was anybody petitioning and trying to reach out to the New York State commission and all of that stuff? Then I'm just asking y'all, because Ryan could have won that fight much more clearly if they would have counted those knockdowns. Ain't that true? Everybody that's defending Lamont Roach, ain't that true? We need answers. And y'all, before a Devin Haney fan get in here and try to sway your mind, understand this, y'all. I am talking about before we found out about all of that. Before the Austrian. You didn't know about the Austrian thing and them getting you didn't know that was coming. You're not Miss Cleo. You're not a fortune teller. I am talking Sunday, Monday after the fight. Where was the videos about the knee that Devin Haney had that didn't count? 3 of them I counted. All 3. I told y'all ain't prove me wrong about nothing in this boxing. Yeah, y'all have not. Y'all listen, I am Nostradamus. I am Nostradamus because I tell y'all about they selective outrage. Yup. Shakur Stevenson fans. Gervontadavis ain't looked that well. Y'all out here clowning. When Shakur Stevenson fought De Los Santos and didn't look that well, y'all told everybody they was crazy and made excuses for the man. You know what's so sad about that, y'all? Do not lie and say you didn't, because you know this stuff on YouTube is recorded. So unless Knockout Boxing and Just Do and BFTB and Showbiz and Champside and Fanon, Boxing Ego, ETB, Monty Brown, who's some other boxing content creators? 2 Cent Boxing, Upper Echelon, Dub Right. You know all of these things are recorded. Y'all wasn't on they panels. Y'all was defending it. When y'all guy had a subpar performance that was boring. Gervontadavis fight wasn't boring. And y'all defended it. So where do you have room to clown? Because you know a lot of people were saying Edward De Los Santos won that fight and was robbed as well, right? See, like, people, time go past and people forget what they said. I lived it. Yes, I lived it. Yes, absolutely, I lived it. I let people talk that like to talk, because you get to see how full of ish they are. Y'all was not making videos about Devin Haney and how Ryan Garcia got cheated when it came to those knees that they did not count. There was only one content creator that was talking about it. His name is Didnt by any means, and he got a video out called Harvey Docker Point, just in case you think I'm just talking or just saying something to defend Gervontadavis. See, that's why y'all scared of me. Because I be too on point. Y'all can't even say, Dame, you're just talking. You can't even say that. And that's why y'all, when y'all get in my comment sections, y'all try to deflect. Because you know what you can't say? Dame, you lied. Dame, you ain't tell the truth. Dame, you ain't been saying that. You won't be able to say that. And that what separates me from everybody else. You can't name a guy in boxing that has been more on point the last year and a half, 2 years than Dean. You cannot name a boxing content creator that has been more on point than me. Not one. And I love them all. Got shout out to everybody. But no, when it comes to this, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about so much, I know y'all reactions. So Shakur fans, when I made a video 5 months ago talking about his hands and how big of a concern that was, And then he hurts his hands again, and this is 4 or 5 fights in a row. And I tell y'all, that's why I don't think he could beat Gervonta Davis, because he can't afford for his hands to be hurting, and he hasn't even taken care of that problem. Y'all say, Dean, you're a fanboy, you clowning. When I sat up there and told y'all that Devin Haney is too big for Gervonta Davis, they won't fight at 140. He can't make 140 either. Y'all told me I was making excuses just for Devin to get on a press conference and admit everything that I already told y'all. You remember when y'all said Jerron Boots Ennis was ducking Virgil Ortiz and he wasn't going to get no unification fight and blah, 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 blah? And then he did get the unification fight and everything that I said happened. Remember y'all was saying Lamont Roach and Gervonta Davis was a trash fight and don't nobody want to see it. Not only was the lie detector determined that was a lie, it did better than Frank Martin pay-per-view wise, and it broke the Barclays again. So obviously somebody did want to see it. If you can name me a boxing content creator that has been more a point, oh yeah, yo, I knew Floyd Schofield wasn't fighting 2 months before it happened. But I'm just such a G. I would never put that out to the public. And I don't even like Kid Austin's dad. I had every reason to do it, but I didn't do it. Y'all already know what this is, though, right? Deem by any means. And I holla at y'all.